They posted photos of my manager's infant daughter, my makeup artist, my family member.
Candace Owens, as you may have heard me refer at the top of the show, is an evil, twisted human being.
Explosive new information just crashed into the spotlight. Leaked audio is reportedly making the rounds, and it supposedly shows that Erika Kirk's team paid influencers to go after Candace Owens online. The claim is that this whole move was meant to soften the heavy backlash Erika has been dealing with in recent weeks. Candace even said people close to her have been getting serious threats, which pushed the tension around this situation even higher. This is not just random gossip either. Insiders connected to the TPUS organization say a quiet operation was allegedly put together behind the scenes. According to them, Erika reportedly built a small, low-profile team with one mission: launch a coordinated campaign aimed straight at Candace Owens.
Candace Owens, as you may have heard me refer at the top of the show, is an evil, twisted human being.
The strategy, sources say, involved reaching out to influencers and offering payments based on how many followers they have. And it gets even wilder. These influencers were allegedly sent an action sheet with talking points they were supposed to repeat online. The instructions reportedly pushed them to describe Candace Owens as pure, evil, demonic, most wicked, cruel, cunning, and satanic. That list alone raised a lot of eyebrows across political circles. Sources also claim that around $50,000 in U.S. funds allegedly went out to support the push. Leading the charge, according to these reports, was Dan Bonino, who blasted Candace in a fiery rant and started throwing around harsh labels left and right. At one point, he reportedly could barely get a full sentence out before parts of it were censored. The whole situation has people asking one big question: how deep does this campaign actually go?
All being theatrical. Oh, it's demonic. Oh, this is crazy. I'm coming for you, Candace. I'm gonna harm you. There was violence. They were saying what they were going to do violently, what deserves to happen to her.
Following that wave of attacks came Ben Shapiro. And what shocked many people was how similar his language sounded to the phrases from the leaked action list that was allegedly being shared around to target Candace Owens. Words like demonic, cruel, and evil suddenly started popping up everywhere. Candace has been called just about every name possible during this situation. But supporters of Candace keep saying there is one thing that still feels unresolved. Many believe Erika may be hiding something big. People online have started connecting several controversial topics that keep resurfacing around Erika's past. One topic that keeps coming up is the discussion about the Romanian Angels, along with alleged ties to Otto Buscher, a disgraced general who was accused of running an illegal brothel near a U.S. military base in Romania. That story alone has fueled a ton of speculation. Then there's the documentary appearance that keeps getting mentioned. In that footage, Erika was seen discussing national security topics and briefing high-level officials, including former CIA Director James Woolsey, about potential EMP attack scenarios. Critics say moments like that only raised more questions about how deep her connections actually go. On top of that, people have been digging into other controversies tied to her name. Corporate disputes, conspiracy accusations, and even questions about how she first met Tyler Bauer.
When you go to China, let me just tell you, you'll drive down the street and you will see dead people laying in the middle of the street. You will see people defecating.
Go to China, then. Go to China. Take a video.
Actually,
Bring
you know what?
Cameras. Go to China. Take a video with these cameras. I dare you right now.
Unlike you, my wife lived in China for 6 months, and she'll show you the videos. She'll show you the images. They don't have a regard for human life. They don't value people as the individual.
When all of this gets stacked together, some observers say the pattern starts looking suspicious, especially when you remember that Erika had strong influence around Charlie at the time. In fact, some critics believe Erika was positioned as Charlie's behind-the-scenes guide and that he trusted her completely. People even point back to that heated debate where Charlie confidently argued that people in China were starving and struggling on the streets. Why did he believe that so strongly? According to the story circulating online, it was because Erika told him after claiming she had lived in China for 6 months. The official story on paper says Erika was working with victims connected to CT and Saint Rings cases while she was in China. But critics online keep saying the situation feels far darker than what the paperwork suggests. Some observers claim the pattern around these stories carries unsettling undertones that remind them of the kind of powerful networks exposed during the Jeffrey Epstein investigations. Because of that, some commentators argue that the rumors about Erika being linked to circles that overlapped with figures in Epstein's orbit suddenly start sounding more believable to them. Whether those claims are proven or not, the speculation around it has exploded across political media and social platforms. Then there's another piece of information that refuses to disappear from the conversation. Reports keep resurfacing about alleged messages between Erika and a 17-year-old girl named Jill Falcon. The reports claim that during their conversations, Erika was encouraging the teenager to travel to New York for what was described as an opportunity. Supporters of the accusation say Erika's public title as Ms. Arizona may have made the invitation seem exciting and trustworthy to a young person hearing about big opportunities in a major city. That detail alone sparked a wave of intense debate online, and this is where another theory keeps popping back up, the so-called honeypot theory. Over the past several months, some critics have repeatedly suggested that Erika may have been strategically placed to gain Charlie's trust and influence him from the inside.
Is the Lord? Is it the Lori? Is it the Lori? Or the Lord?
People asking these questions keep coming back to one point. How did someone like Charlie Kirk end up so deeply tied to Erika's world in the first place? One possible explanation people keep raising is that their relationship might not have been the perfect match it was often portrayed to be. And this is where the story takes another sharp turn. Behind the polished photos and public appearances, people close to the situation have been quietly hinting that the relationship between Charlie and Erika may have had far more tension than anyone on the outside realized. On camera, everything looked smooth and picture perfect. But off camera, critics claim the dynamic may have been much more complicated. Several commentators have pointed out how quickly Erika seemed to gain influence in Charlie's inner circle. Within a short period of time, she reportedly had access to major events, high-level meetings, and key political figures surrounding his network. That kind of rapid rise raised eyebrows among observers who follow the movement closely. Then there's the question people keep asking again and again: who was really guiding who? Some critics argue that Charlie believed he was leading the situation, while others claim Erika may have been quietly shaping decisions behind the scenes. The speculation only intensified once older clips and photos began circulating online. People started digging through past interviews, conference footage, and social media posts, trying to piece together how their connection formed and how quickly it escalated. And according to some insiders, that timeline is exactly where things start looking strange. Because the deeper people dig into the sequence of events, the more they begin asking a bold question that nobody in the political world seems eager to answer. Was this relationship truly organic? Or was something else going on behind the curtain? Now, sources are claiming something even more surprising. According to several reports circulating around political media circles, Erika may have been positioned from the very beginning to eventually cross paths with Charlie. That claim alone has people raising their eyebrows because of what allegedly happened behind the scenes long before the public ever saw them together. Sources say Erika's mother, Lori, had reportedly been trying for months to introduce the two of them in a more natural way. The plan, according to these claims, was to help them meet organically through shared circles. But apparently, those attempts just never seemed to work out. This theory gained even more attention after people revisited one of Erika's past interviews.
New documents being released from Romania, translated to English, talking about an organization which was under investigation for women, some of them children, allegedly, to a U.S. air base or U.S. military base in Romania, stationed in Romania.
The document mentions the years 2012 to 2015, which is when the Erika's Angels or whatever was being.
During that interview, she described a strange moment that happened years earlier while she was waiting in line for a flight to Israel. She said a man standing nearby looked oddly familiar. That man, she later realized, was Charlie. At the time, she mentioned the moment to her mother, Lori, who reportedly encouraged her to go over and introduce herself. But Erika decided not to approach him, and the moment simply passed as the years went by. Fast forward later, and while looking back through timelines and memories, Erika realized something shocking. That familiar man in the airport line had actually been Charlie all along. And when you add another detail into the story, the plot gets even thicker. Reports say Tyler Bauer later helped arrange a meeting between Charlie and Erika. The meeting was originally described as a professional opportunity, possibly even a job interview. But somehow, that meeting didn't stay professional for long, because before anyone expected it, the situation reportedly turned into something much more personal and eventually led to a proposal. So how did things move so fast between Charlie and Erika? Some observers believe the answer may lie with one key figure who had Charlie's attention for months: Tyler Bauer. According to people familiar with the situation, Tyler had reportedly been speaking highly of Erika to Charlie long before the two officially connected. Sources claim he described her as exactly the kind of partner Charlie was looking for, an accomplished woman, deeply committed to conservative values, and a devoted Christian who shared the same worldview. But Tyler Bauer himself has not been free from controversy. His name resurfaced in headlines after a leaked screenshot circulated online where he reportedly joked that he was Romanian sloshed after spending 4 days on a beach with a senator. That leak sparked another wave of criticism around his reputation. Critics have also pointed to past accusations involving financial misconduct and legal trouble tied to Tyler. Some reports claim the situation became serious enough that a presidential pardon was eventually required to close several of those legal issues. And now, with Charlie gone from the political scene, a whole new debate has started online. Some commentators claim that Charlie's past statements are being selectively highlighted to support current political narratives, especially regarding Donald Trump and tensions involving Iran and Israel. Supporters argue that certain clips showing Charlie strongly backing Trump remain widely circulated. Meanwhile, critics say several of Charlie's podcast episodes and older content have quietly disappeared from some platforms, leaving only specific moments that fit a particular political message. They argue this looks like a classic case of narrative control in the media world. Now, the situation has taken yet another dramatic twist. Charlie's show has reportedly been taken over by Andrew Vett and Blake Neff. In recent appearances, the two have been addressing Charlie's audience and urging supporters not to lose faith in Donald Trump. They've been encouraging viewers to stand firmly behind Trump's actions regarding Iran, claiming that supporting those decisions is what Charlie would have wanted. But that message is now being questioned by several people close to the situation. Multiple voices online are claiming that shortly before everything unfolded, Charlie had actually begun reconsidering parts of his stance on Israel. If that's true, it raises a serious question about whether his views are now being represented accurately. At the same time, new rumors are spreading that TPUSA may have faced outside influence connected to Israeli interests. Some sources claim the organization was infiltrated, though details around that allegation remain unclear for now. That's a much deeper story that many say still needs serious investigation. Meanwhile, Candace Owens continues to face massive backlash. Reports say she has been receiving a flood of hostile emails and letters, with some messages even containing dangerous threats against her life. The situation has grown so intense that many people are asking where all this coordinated pressure is coming from. And that's where the rumor about Erika's alleged $50,000 influencer campaign keeps resurfacing again and again. Some critics believe that Operation may have helped ignite the online storm surrounding Candace, which leads to the biggest question of all. What exactly is Erika trying so hard to keep buried? Is it the claim that her relationship with Charlie was some kind of destined love story? Or is it the long list of controversies people keep digging up? From past associations to charity disputes to missing funds that critics say have appeared around multiple organizations. Even TPUSA has faced scrutiny over questions surrounding a reported $10 million financial issue that people are still trying to understand. Right now, the entire situation feels like a story that keeps getting more complicated every single day. But what do you think is really going on here? Drop your thoughts down in the comments because we want to hear your take on all of this. And if you found this breakdown interesting, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who's following this story too. And don't go anywhere. Check out the next video on your screen right now because this story gets even messier.